It's 49 degrees in Montana this morning, so we're gonna layer up a little bit. We're pulling out of the travel lodge here in Deer Lodge, Montana this morning. I'm showing 47.5 degrees right now. It'll be a little cool starting out. This is also going to be our last day of the trip, I believe, where we're going to be riding at least 500 miles. Every other day is going to be sub 500. Some of them even many of them much less than that. We're on the 300 and some range, so a lot of ground to cover today, but if everything goes as planned, we should end up in Seattle sometime later on this afternoon. And we are hopping on the interstate today, and we're going to ride a decent amount of it for a couple of reasons. One, we got a lot of miles to cover, and two, with the fires going on in different parts of Montana, it's pretty much the safest route to get through there. May hop off a little bit later today onto some state routes, but in the meantime, we're going to pound the slab. I figure just as soon as I get on the interstate, now the temperature's showing 42.8. That's all right. We got heated seats, heated grips. Should be all right. Besides, this ain't gonna last all day. It should warm up here before too terribly long. We're a little west of Missoula on I-90. It's down to just 2 lanes here for road construction, but that is not fog or haze or anything around here. That is smoke from the wildfires. You can see it's really dense over in that direction, and you can actually you can smell it from here. We've been able to smell it for the last few miles. So we've ridden 155 miles so far. We just stopped here in St. Regis, Montana, 33 miles from the Washington border. It's gonna warm up a little bit, go check out the shop in here, and I went ahead and topped off the fuel tank. I made it to Idaho. I keep forgetting about Idaho. I really do. I was like, where the f*** Washington sign? Well, we got off the main highway there to try to get a picture there by one of the Welcome to Washington signs, but didn't have one, and by the time we got back on the interstate, we already missed the interstate sign. So. Long story short, we're in the state of Washington. We got about 287 miles to Seattle, and that's where we're going to end up for tonight.
Christmas ornament.
I guess it's time to start the counter.
Yeah, it is.
Stopped here at Bob's Cafe in Moses Lake, Washington. Got about 175 miles left to Seattle. Topped off the fuel tank, so we may stop once for a break along the way, or we might just ride it through, see how we feel. It's hiding behind those trees. There it is. There's the Space Needle. Just made a $23 donation to the city of Seattle to park my motorcycle for an hour. Oh, we made it to the first Starbucks. So this is the line to get in. So while Kristen's waiting in line, I'm gonna go check out Pike Place Market a little bit. One, I don't even like coffee, and two, I really can't stand Starbucks, so that's kind of her thing. I do kind of like the mugs, so she's gonna pick up a couple of mugs, or at least one. I'm gonna check some things out. Alright, Kristen got her 2 mugs. We got to see the gum wall, see the pig, got to see some fish fly. Then we're going to hop back on the bike, head a little ways out of town to where our hotel is tonight, and then go meet up with Brian, who's one of my subscribers on YouTube, for a beer, whiskey, or a beer and a whiskey. We'll see what happens. I guess we got to figure out if we even have room for those on the bike.
We'll make room.
Kristen's got the helmet secured to the bike.